Connect. Okay, going live. Is this working? I think so. How are you all today? Taking a deep breath. I know for me personally that the last 2 weeks has been very physical. So I have had a tendency in my world to live in the unseen, live in the energetic, live in otherworldly kind of a space. And the physical human part of me has not been a place where I've really liked to be. So the last 2 weeks since the cyclone, I did not do a recording last week because I was in the midst of it. And when I'm in the midst, it's not a space that I need to go out of to find. Let's get rid of her for a minute. So that has been a really physical thing for me, that I've been able to grow in how I put the energetic and the physical and the human part together, like this melding that's been happening together, and working with others, and following my bliss. And in amongst all of that, how does my physical body keep up with this? And for me, that the patch, Lifewave patches have been my savior. I have been killing it every morning, up and into it, physical stuff. My back, the 4 patches would have gone on the first day, would have been gone, but 2 weeks solid, getting up in the morning, finishing at night, getting up in the morning, finishing at night. So our house looks amazing. Those of you that don't know, we've been renovating. A couple of years ago bought a flooded home, a home that had been flooded, and it was funny that we went through the possible flood with the cyclone the other day as well. So that's been really interesting as well, added in, and realizing that the physical is always just giving us what we need for the energetic as much as the energetic's giving what we need for the physical. So the uniting this week, I feel like there's a uniting forces as such in a really beautiful, the power over force. I don't know if any of you ever read that book, but it was Changed My World. David Hawkins, I think it is. And the table of our consciousness, and when we're resonating in a lower space of guilt and shame and blame and all of those things, it's very low. And that's where, from that space, is the only place that we can see the world, feel the world, be the world in our physical as much as energetic. When we lift our consciousness, when we come more into neutrality, is probably one of the best places. When you sort of learnt about neutrality, it was like, oh, there's an either or. Now there's a neutral that encompasses it all. And once you sort of got to that point, it was kind of boring, to tell you the truth. It's kind of boring to get to that place. You'd be like, oh, is this it? Because you were so used to living a climatic life, so used to living the ups, big highs and big lows of the old world, I would say. And you were so used to that, so used to the really high and so used to the really low. And you would drop in, and you kind of liked the drop in of the and the messy and the whatever, because you knew that there was going to be a high at some time as well. So what happens when you hit that neutrality point where you're resonating? I can't remember. I think it's around 300. I can't remember. That you realize that it is all one. It's all one, and it's all coming together. So this week for me, the main word I'm hearing is unite, unity with self. Okay, so what do we need? Let's pick some cards. How have you all been this week, the last week, and now coming into this week? How does unite fit in with you? Unity fit in with you? Divine fit in with you? What do we need? How do we get it? And what is stopping us I feel, the most important card there is. What do we need? How do we get it? And what is stopping us? Ooh, I like it. Everyone wants to talk to me this morning. Okay, so what do we need? Alchemy. Here we go. I love it. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. Excellent. This is what we want to know. Alchemy is the magic. It is the bridge that we get to go from, like I was saying, there's no more either or. In the new world, as I speak of it, there is no either or. You are whole in everything. You are all of it in every moment. So the alchemy says you've got the Midas touch because you've got access to the energetic, and then you've got the bridge of alchemy, the bridge coming in to the physical, so we can manifest, we can bring in what we want. It's not just pie in the sky anymore. It's not just all in our head. It's not just all in the energetics. And how come, we never feel like we see it in the physical? This card is saying alchemy is it's a time for alchemy. It's a time for magic. It's a time for letting your energetics come spit everywhere, come right through. Oh, hi, Cassie. How are you? Good to see you. That it's going to come through. It can come through. You've got the Midas touch. Everything that you do right now is going to turn to gold. Like, it's got this. It can turn to gold. It can manifest. So turning to gold means coming in, bringing it in, and letting it come into your physical world. Let it come into your human. So that is amazing. Yes. I always say my husband's got the Midas touch because I will do something with a computer and I'm doing exactly the same thing as him, but he'll press the button and it works. Whereas I've been doing it for hours. So, hi, Robsy. So Midas touch, we've got it. We've got it right now. So let's bring in the gold. Let's know that bridge of alchemy, that we've got the magic bridge happening, and that we can pass over it and come into either world, either part, wherever we need to be. It is open to us. So what do we need? Faith also in the alchemy, in the magic, in the it's more than just this physical space. We're way more than just this physical space. For me, the physical space is being the dense and the hard and all those things. Now it's starting to lighten up because we have that alchemy bridge. Magic, exactly. Let's do the magic, Rumsey. So what do we need? Magic. How do we get it? Oh, I like this. Soulmate relationship. Love it. New romance with a spiral basis is here for you now. Wow. So what I see in that is it doesn't have to be with another person. It's not always, I'll just speak of relationships. So when we go into relationship with self, I think we had a card a few weeks ago that was entrepreneur or, something like that. And it's like, where are we coming together? The alchemy, using the magic, using the bridge, using the wholeness of who we are, and where are we coming into a soulmate relationship with self? Where are we finding all of our parts? Are we becoming whole, or do we still live in the either or? Big question. Do you still live in it's either this or it's this, or it's that or it's this? Where are you not bringing your wholeness so that your soulmate, like when you're in your soul, when you're in your divineness, when you're sitting at your throne, you have everything that you need, everything. And a lot of the time we get off our throne and we go and head off over there because some little shiny thing is happening over there, and we get caught in it and we get attached to it, and then we're stuck there. We're stuck there, and that's the only place that, like when we're stuck in the shame or stuck in a lower vibration, we can get stuck in a loop and go around and around and around, and we're thinking, why is our life doing this? What? And then all of a sudden you pop out of it and realize that you actually left your throne. You left your throne. You need to come back. You need to come back to that space. So for me, that's what I'm hearing. What do we need? Alchemy. We need to know that the bridge is there. We need to know that we are whole, and we need to bring in the magic about that. Soulmate relationship, new romance with self, that spiral. Yeah, not me. that spiral of self that, you know, when you see those two snakes in the medical thing, or any time that there's something coming together, this wholeness that we have always been, we have just split it into a million pieces through trauma, through experience, through attaching to different things, and then we'll just leave wherever that attachment was. We'll leave a part of us there. And then we're constantly trying to come back and go, oh, why do I feel so empty? Why do I feel so open? Why do I feel because we need to now, we have the magic bridge to bring all of our magic back to us, which our magic is actually just us. We have it to have a soulmate relationship with self, to bring it all back together. This, when I keep seeing this, it's reminding me of the DNA thing as well. So, you know, like, bring it all back to you. It's time to bring it back. Call it back to you. You have all the magic and you're ready to go with that. So what do we need? Alchemy, magic bridge. It's open. Bring everything together. And here we go. You've got the soulmate relationship within yourself. Bring it all back together. Know that you have all of your parts, and when you bring them back and sit at your throne, wow, the magic can happen. This is where it is. It's not outside of you. It's not putting anything, attaching to anything that's outside of you. It is all an inside job, and you need to come back to self. Come back to self. That is the massive message. Okay, what do we need? How do we get it? What is stopping you? This is my favorite card, because a lot of the time we don't know that we're in our own way. So what is stopping us? Set your sights higher. There we go. So these two cards are very high resonating. They are telling you to go beyond everything that you've ever been beyond, beyond and come into. Receive yourself. Receive all that you are. So if you don't set your heights, set your sights higher, you're going to stay where you are. Like what we were saying about the David Hawkins consciousness thing. Like if you're not lifting up from where you have been, so it doesn't really matter if you know where you've been, just set your sights higher. Say, okay, I might not know where I am on the David Hawkins consciousness thing. I might not know where I am on that, but just in self, you need to declare it to yourself that I am going to set my sights higher. I am going to expand into more of who I am, more and bigger and higher and all those words, whatever words you want to use. It doesn't really matter what words you're using. Just set your sights higher. So increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Do not settle for less. Do not settle for less, because why would we? We've got the bridge open. We've got the magic happening. Why would we settle for less right now? Why we can come together in our wholeness more than we ever have. Why would we settle for less? No more. No more. This card, this is when you would be in your way. This is why I love this card, because what it's saying is that some of you out there may be going, oh, you know, I'll just do it for now. Like, it's okay. It's okay. No, it is not okay. It is not okay. Nanny McPhee that. It is not okay to settle for less. Set your sights higher. So it might be with, like if in your work or something, you might set your sights a bit higher. You might want to achieve, like, even if you think that that's not possible, our mind is out of the picture right now. When we've got this magic happening, it's out of the picture. It's limitless for us now. It's limitless. So bring that limitlessness. And what would that look like? Good question to ask yourself is, if I could have whatever it is that you are, lifting your, expanding out, getting your higher sights on, what if I had nothing in the way? What would it be? How would you live your life if you had nothing in the way, if it was limitless, if you had all the cash in the world that you needed, if you had all the health that you needed, if you had all the magic that you needed, if you had all the help and support, all of the things, if you had it, what would you be doing? And pretty much most of the time there will be things that you would go, I definitely wouldn't be doing this. And what that will feel like is it will feel like a lower energy, because you're already starting to come into your magic and your alchemy and realizing that you're a witch and wizard and you can create whatever you want. And so, yeah, don't get in your way at this point, because it will hinder both of these cards. And we do not want to do that, because there's some really special times coming right now. So, that feels delightful. And I even like this. If you can see that star, she's just like reaching for the stars. Just reach a little bit higher than what you would normally and see what happens. Let me know how this week goes, because that's quite delicious. That's quite magical and divine. This is when miracles can happen in this space. I know definitely for me, I had to really land into my throne in my physical. That's been my last 2 weeks. And what that has made me do, I have had no time to be doing as much of even though I've given myself space to do my meditations and stuff, but ideally the time was so-called taken because I was busy and I was doing in my energetics, my physical stuff, getting our house ready, we're rebuilding. So I could say that energetically I wasn't in that space, but I was so in both. I was so in the alchemy of and creating magic, both in the physical and the energetic. For me, that is a very different place to be. So I am in a lot of gratitude, and I can also see the rewards of that through our house actually having walls and all of the things happening, and watching how this house and this home has been a part of my energetic anyway, my manifestation to be able to receive myself in so many different ways. So it's been a big couple of weeks. Yes, I'm celebrating me too, and I celebrate you all the time. Mwah! Yeah, it's time. It's time to be here. So yeah, like I say, find the ways that can support you. Like when I was talking about the patches before, they have rocked my world in my physical world. They rocking my world for me to be able to now unite and bring it all together. And that's what I've been wanting. I've been wanting that to come and unite together on a deeper level. And for me, it was the patches. For me, that has been part of that alchemy, part of that bridge. Has been the patches for me. It's about having my cacao. It's about taking my moments to be with self. It's about sharing and showing up with my physical people when I need to, like getting on the phone, or like Robin knows, we have this most incredible small sister space that is a real foundation in the physical, but is so energetic in every way. So find those places, and that might be the setting your sights higher, find your group, find your tribe. Your tribe might not be, I know I have been wiping a lot of my tribe has been disintegrating because it was in a lower space, and because I am setting my sights higher and I'm moving up, they're dropping off. Lots of things are dropping off. And I'm coming into, who are my tribe now, especially with my workspace? Who are my tribe? And I'm expanding that out. So that is, for me this week, that is part of this showing up. It's like, okay, it's right here now. I've just got to do my magic bridge. I've got to bring myself and my soul together. I've got to just hold that space and let it land here in the physical. And my sights are off the charts out there. So it's like, come to me. I just let it all come in. So I hope that helps you all. Hey Mel, hey Kayleen, so good to see you, Kayleen, on the other night. We had a good laugh, went out for dinner, it was lovely. And Mel, I'm really looking forward to catching up with you. Mel is my cousin, and we're going to actually go and meet up in June, I think it is, June or July, and it will be really lovely. I'm really looking forward to it. So do things that you love, do things that excite you, even if you've got a massive to-do list that you've got to go through and get it done. Pick the thing that brings you most excitement. Pick that thing, and that will just roll into the next, and you'll end up, boom, the list that you thought you were never going to get through will be tick done. All right, I think I'm just could just chat on today. I'm full of energy and full of magic. Thank you for being here, and please share how you go this week, because I feel like this could be a really big and opening space this week. Mwah! If you want to know more about anything, please don't hesitate to contact me. If you want to grow in yourself, I do some incredible sessions that just allow you to really find your throne and really land in your throne. And that is becoming really important in this new world, to land in your throne so that you can have your heaven on earth. So if that's what you need and looking for and want to just know a little bit more, feel free to contact me. Have an incredible day. Have a magical bridge day. Bye.